Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Ro. I'm back here with another video from Bounce Manifestation. Today I have to come clean with you guys. I have relapsed. It's true, it's not clickbait. I have relapsed, and I want to talk to you guys about if you guys are in the same situation, if you do relapse, what you should be doing, what I'm doing, and what is the thought process from here and how I should be moving forward. So, before I get to that, before I continue, maybe I should come clean and maybe I tell you where it all got started. So, as you can see probably guys, that I haven't made a video in a couple of months already, and what's been happening is that for my main channel I was trying to make another video, right? So I was like, okay, I'm gonna make a video for my main channel, so as long as I'm still staying on YouTube, I'll take a little pause from here and I'll come back to this channel, no problem, as this channel is not always my main priority. This channel is just for me to help you guys out in the process. As the process goes on, as I'm making videos and shit, and I'm working on that, it's funny because I really like editing, I really like making videos, I love doing this shit. So I was having so much fun in the process in my main channel that I got a little distracted from here, and I forgot one of the reasons I got into this channel is not just to help you guys. It's because the more I talk about having positive mindsets and doing the right thing, it's more about me talking to myself and making sure I know exactly what path to keep me in, and also allowing myself to have some sort of purpose when I'm on my semen retention journey, to take out that excess energy and put it onto in this world. So when I stopped making videos, that was already out of the picture, right? So that was making a big problem, and it's like I didn't really notice it at first, but that's what happened. Now, what did I do? So if you guys know, there's a thing called edging, which is basically where you watch porn but you don't jack off to it. And I was doing that for a while. A long time ago, I've done it before when I was like edging, and I did it for like 2-3 weeks, and then I guess I just got I just kind of got frustrated of edging. I was like, whatever, I don't wanna edge anymore. Let me see if I can go get the real deal or whatever, right? And I kept going on my journey for the purpose, and what I realized is I keep relapsing like every 2 months, right? And I'll explain to you exactly why that's happening. So what happens is I have initially broken my addiction to it, right? My addiction to busting to pixels on the screen has now left my body. But what hasn't changed is the fact that even though that my addiction is gone, my lifestyle is pretty much the same, and that's, again, it's all my fault, and I just have to make sure I work around it and get myself together. I was trying to justify myself by saying, oh, you know, like the gym, there's like a 28-day ban going around in Toronto, so I'm just like, I can't hit the gym. That's like taking up my time, and obviously I was making YouTube videos, which was kind of making me guilty about it, but I'm trying to come back to it and like hopefully catch the flow again without falling off too far. So here's the deal. There's this great saying that says that it's not about the first arrow that hits you, it's about the second arrow. So basically the metaphor is like, let's say you're in the jungle, right? And somebody shoots an arrow at you and you didn't see it coming, right? So it just shot you, and now you're bleeding, your arms are like spazzing out, and you see the man right there with another arrow ready to shoot it. Now, this is how you should be reflecting life. Are you just gonna be like, oh, I already got shot, I'm gonna die anyways, I'm gonna give up, and then just stay there and get shot by a bunch of arrows? Or are you gonna realize that I got shot by the arrow, which just means now I need to move quicker so the next one doesn't hit me? And it's just all about how you bounce back in life. As long as you can find a way to bounce back, you will be fine. And that's the thing. Last day I broke my streak was November the 5th. It's been almost 9 days-ish that I've not done anything stupid like jacking off. And I was doing other stuff too, which I'm gonna get to too. So I didn't just relapse because of that. I also relapsed by I was smoking again. Not cigarettes this time, but I was vaping because I thought, yo, vaping, like I tried it once with my friend and I was like, holy shit, this didn't feel as bad. So I kept kind of doing it, and it's like that poison, you know? When, like, if I give you a drop of poison today, you're not gonna feel it. If I give you a drop of poison tomorrow, you're not gonna feel it. A week from now, you still might not feel it. But over consecutive periods of time, after like 2 years, 3 years, at some point your internal organs are starting gonna get destroyed because there's enough poison in your body now. And that's just what happened. When I first vaped, I thought, it's cool, it's lit, it's no big deal, whatever, get over it, I'll be fine. Turns out, the more and more I did it, what ended up happening was like, I was slowly, very slowly, gradually getting more closer to my lower vibrational energy. I was getting more low energy thoughts, and I was getting more horny, and when I was getting more horny, that's why I kind of wanted to edge, because I was just like, oh, maybe I'll just watch it and not do it, right? And my last streak, when I broke it, what happened was, I was edging, and then I went to the mirror, and then I wasn't edging anymore, but I was so horny that I just ended up busting. And that's when it finally clicked in. I'm like, okay, shit, whenever I'm doing this shit, I somehow justify myself. This is what happens. So now I'm going to break down what happens in my life, and this is going to happen with you too, as if you don't have a purpose, and if you're not doing something with it. Because you have to understand, your life's purpose is not just for you not to bust, right? That's just not what you're here for. If you're in this idea that you're just gonna stop for the sake of stopping, just don't stop. It's whatever. Do your thing. But there's a higher how do I put this? What's the word for it? There's a higher motive here for the reason why we're doing this. When we are semen retaining, our plan is to transmute that sexual energy and push it in a way where we can become the best version of ourselves, right? That's mainly why we're doing it. We're not doing it for the sake of not doing it, right? That's just not it, right? Because a lot of people, including me, we really enjoy doing it, right? And so why would we resist the urge to do that, right? And if anything, it's actually pretty good for your body to do so every single day. But why are we doing it? Because we have higher goals, higher financial goals, higher spiritual goals, higher relationship goals, higher frequency in our body goals, right? There's different goals that we have, and it's just depending on, if you want to take the matrix route, right? The matrix route, if you want to go that way, where you go to school, go to work, get paid, get a retirement, and then you live your life. If you want to live like that, sure, drag your life off miserably for years and you'll get exactly what you want. No one's going to stop you. But if you want to get this success that you really want, like making lots of money, driving fancy cars, having great relationships, having great friends, going to great places that you want to go, you cannot, and I mean you cannot do that without putting in the hustle work. And if you want to put in the hustle work, you're gonna have to find a way to find that energy within yourself. And sometimes you can maybe force yourself to motivate yourself. Sometimes maybe you can tell yourself, really like push yourself. But that happens today, that happens tomorrow. Maybe the third day it doesn't work. Or maybe the fifth day you don't really feel like it because you're like, whatever man, I'm stressing too much. Let me just take a break. And the truth is that energy is not going to come to you naturally unless you use your natural energy to your benefit. When I use my natural energy to my benefit, it all plays in my favor and I can do what I want. So I stay on my journey. So now I want to tell you guys is that now that I've relapsed, what am I doing? Now am I being super annoying and like beating myself around? I'm like, yo, what the fuck, man? I fucked up. Shouldn't have done this. Why? Man, I wish, blah, blah, blah. Like, and then having all these negative thoughts? No. Guys, you gotta understand, it's okay. It's natural. It's natural to make mistakes. It's not a big deal. You will make mistakes. Mistakes is just part of the process, right? I'm not perfect, but then again, that's why I'm growing. And hopefully, if I'm sharing this with you guys, you're gonna feel the exact same way I am right now. You're gonna make mistakes, which is very, very normal. Like, I do not blame you. I do not blame anybody who makes a mistake. But like I said, if you let that second arrow hit you again, that's on you. As soon as the first arrow hit, let that sink in. And realize that you gotta move quick. You gotta run, you gotta fly, you gotta jump, you gotta fucking dig a tunnel, go under, make a way where the second arrow doesn't hit you. So find your balance, guys. You have to find a way to figure this shit out, okay? Because at the end of the day, it is your life. If you have high goals, work on it. If you have mediocre goals, then stay the way you are. I'm not gonna stop you from being who you wanna be, right? It's up to you. It's like, self-development is a self-process, right? Self-development is a self-development process. You don't try to push your self-development agenda on other people because it's not about them and they're probably not about it. Most of the times, most people are usually not even ready to be self-developed, right? Now, one of the things I am going to say in this is like, I'm doing a lot of this shit very independently, right? So I'm gonna tell you guys one big secret that probably can help you guys out if you want to go into self-development journey, and which is to get a mentor. I'll be 100% honest. Getting mentors is the best thing, and you can take this honest advice from me because I'm not selling you a course. I am not a mentor. I don't think I'll be a mentor for a very long time because I don't think I have enough value to give you. If I have enough value to give, then I can think about being a mentor. But find someone who has the values that you're looking for. So if you want a fit body, go hire a fitness trainer. I assure you guys, because let me tell you what happens. If you're in the gym, right, and you are trying to work out and you work out for a week and then you get bored, what you're gonna end up doing is that the fact that you're bored, you're just gonna be like, fuck it, I'm bored, I'm just not gonna do it anymore, and then you're gonna quit. However, if you get a mentor, and let's say you paid $500 a month, right? So let's say that 30 you feel really shitty, you even feel sick. You know what's gonna happen? The fact that you paid $500, even though you're not gonna want to, you're gonna show up. So get mentors, guys. Mentors will hold you responsible. I think there's two reasons I feel, and you guys can apply this to your life too. So like I said, I was initially over my addiction phase, but I just didn't have stuff that was interesting enough in my life, set up in a way where I could enjoy my life. What you gotta understand is you have to get stuff that's gonna interest you in life. So I was getting up early in the morning, I was taking cold showers, right? And that was one of the things I was always telling myself, well, I'm taking a cold shower, so I should be fine. That's something I can never give up on. That's like my secret superpower. I love doing that. So I was taking cold showers, I was rising up early, but I was rising up early and then I wasn't doing anything. I was just kind of sitting around, maybe I was getting on my phone, like playing games or like scrolling through the internet. So yeah, early rising is good, but I wasn't maximizing the potential of getting up early. So now I have to realize, today I got up early, but today I got up early, the first thing I'm doing is making a video. I'm using the time properly. If like I knew I was making the excuse that I can't go to the gym, well then I was trying to do more home workouts. Whatever you gotta do, you gotta do it. So just understand, your life is not for you not to bust, right? At the end of the day, you're probably gonna bust someday, but hopefully with the right person, and not waste your energy on stuff that's not really useful, because you can use this energy to achieve great things. But what I want you to understand is, if you save that energy, you can manifest it in many ways. So why did I fail? I failed because even though my addiction was gone, I didn't surround myself with a life that was good enough for me to be using that energy into something. That's one. Now, what do you do when you fail? When you fail, don't beat yourself over it. Just realize you did make a mistake. Fall back and find a way to jump as far as possible again and getting the momentum, right? So make sure you get those two things unlocked. So guys, relapsing is a very normal part of the process. It's gonna happen, but you know, some people could also say, maybe because this is the attitude you have, like, oh bro, this is gonna happen, that's why you messed up. No, like, you can't look at everything so seriously. I tried doing that, tried being really rigid with things, and it just makes me resist it, right? You can't resist something. Like, I'm not resisting semen retention, right? I'm not resisting it. I'm following a bigger purpose, and that's why I'm going with it. If you resist something, it just creates so much tension, it's eventually gonna burst. So understand that and let that shit go. Let the tension go and figure out a way where you can do things normally, naturally, without having to mess up the flow. So guys, I'm excited to be back. I'm happy that you guys heard my opinion. If you're here, if you're not, that's great. At least I got it out of my head and I can get back to my YouTube process. With that being said, I hope you guys give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below if you want me to clear up anything in this video below about relapsing. Share this video with like-minded people, and with that being said, man, I will see you in the next one.